Mama, there goes that man.
Showtime, MP. True balls. Boom.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And he's performed well so far, already proving to be an effective player for his team.
Well, you're getting the 2 C's from him right now, comfortable and confident. And he could really turn it up as the season gets going.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for the Lakers, John Collins out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Connect, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's the Eraser in at the point guard position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's the Eraser. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. The Eraser grabs a board. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Los Angeles' head coach had a few moments to share with me, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks.
And get some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that 3.
From deep, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Brent, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
And you get Quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
Both shots good from the strike.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's the Eraser. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here's Connect outside. Quickly with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Walter. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three is up. And again, Toronto, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Drummond with the ball for 3. And he buries his first look.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Walter. Here's Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's the eraser. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Barnes. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Connect.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Here's quickly. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Shooting in rhythm quickly is tough to stop when he's hitting these kind of shots.
Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Quickly outside. Barnes against Collins to the paint. Here's Barrett. The putback. Drummond grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to quickly. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time. Los Angeles leading by 14. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Barrett. Following the score by the Lakers. Quickly from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the eraser. He's got 5. Drummond with the screen. Here's the eraser. Hits the trifecta. The eraser's got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, B.A. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system, and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Here's Barnes. Still no points. And miss after miss right now.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's quickly. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. The Lakers lead by 22. Down low. Pass to the eraser. Rebound by the Raptors. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. and then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Collins against Barnes. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. The Erasers got 4 rebounds in the game.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Driving to the basket, and he jams it home with authority.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Butler's checked in for Toronto. Timeout called, the Raptors.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Toronto going with almost an entire new group here.
Don't let him breathe, all right?
Here's the eraser. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches a 3, and that one's good. The eraser. The eraser's got 13.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
They've got Luka Doncic, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect, and it's the eraser in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Butler, off with the layup.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that one's good, the eraser.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And here's Butler. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington. Here's Shed. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Shed's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He scored 64 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
They swipe it. Pulls up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. The eraser's got 12 points now in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So it's Los Angeles now. Toronto making their last shot. Pure from three-point range. The eraser's got 25 points in the game. And it's Butler with the ball for Toronto. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Shed. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Hayes is checked in. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 5 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside for Butler. Over to the left wing. Lawson's shot is off. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 20-5 run. Doncic passes to Drummond. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 5.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And that one's good. Lawson.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Left side Butler. Pass to Shed. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
John Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic.
Woo! He's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Here's Butler. Pass to Shed from deep. Collins with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
The Raptors shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Then here's Pirtle. And it's Barrett off the drive. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
Here's the eraser. Give him 30. And he makes it on the layup. The eraser's got 32 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First free throw is good. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
So it's Los Angeles now, coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's Pirtle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Looking at the Lakers, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
When I look at the Lakers, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here's the eraser. 32 points in the game for him. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Reeves outside. Quickly with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Now, really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And Toronto also making a switch. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Butler.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Toronto shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Here's Quickly. He's got 10. Pass to Pirtle. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Drummond. Here's the eraser. Guarded by Quickly. Here's Collins. Yep, that one goes. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And again, Toronto no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it go. And again, it's the Lakers.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Barnes. Gets it to fall from the right block.
Well, we know Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. That's where he can use that touch.
Outside Reeves. The 3. Counted from distance. Reeves has got 11 points.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Pirtle finds Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Reeves. The 3, Barrett. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Another steal. And stolen by Barrett. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. All alone. The Lakers with a rebound. The eraser's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interact.
For him, last game against Washington. And so it's Los Angeles, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. Looking at the East, Cade Cunningham.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Raptors shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Walter, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Here's the Eraser. Gets the 3 to fall. The Eraser's got 35 in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now quickly. And he converts the layup. Quickly's got 12.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Here's the Eraser. Guarded by Quickly. And that one's good. The Eraser.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Now here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Pass to Walter. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Fires the 3. The Eraser grabs a board. The Eraser's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Luka Doncic is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's the Eraser in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Butler. Pass to Shed. Now here's Hayes. To the middle. Here's Shed. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. He got it again! Sensational!
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Here's the Eraser. It doesn't go for him. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Mobo. Here's Lawson. The 3 connects from downtown.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's the Eraser. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Butler outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Eraser. He gets it in there. The Eraser's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pass to Shed. This one for 3. The Eraser grabs a board. The Eraser's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Stevens. Here's the Eraser. Again, the Lakers.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Now Butler. Good D by Doncic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's the eraser. Hits a three-pointer. The eraser's got 47 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Shed. Pass to Butler. A shot to stop the run. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 5 points now this quarter.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's the eraser. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Butler. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Shed. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the eraser. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Shed. No good with a layup.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's the eraser. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here comes Toronto on the push. Up the floor. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And it's the eraser missing. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. From 11 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Shed's got 7 points here in the quarter. The Lakers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. The eraser drops in the layup for 2.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Butler with the ball. Let's go with a 3. The eraser grabs the board.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance. Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
To the wing, right side. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 13 in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Pass to the eraser. Releases. Picked it out of midair. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Lakers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And that one's good, the eraser.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Butler. From down in the low post, it goes.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's the eraser. Off the mark there with a 3. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Outside Butler. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound, Toronto. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Barrett. Pass to Hayes. Hey, from beyond the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. The eraser. And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Shed's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
To the right side. Here's the eraser. That one falls.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Shed. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Shed's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's the eraser. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Shed. Lets a 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Vanderbilt. Here's Kleba. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Out to the right wing. And it's Shed missing. Well, the Lakers shooting 60% here in the 4th quarter. Terrific efficiency. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Can they get it? Butler can't get it to go.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Vanderbilt to pass to the eraser. Here's Doncic. 3-pointer. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Pass to Butler. To the inside. Milton with a steal. Here's the eraser. Over Butler. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
4-3. No good on the shot.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Butler against Milton. Pass to Shed. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 7 assists in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the eraser.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's Butler, following the score by Los Angeles. Over Milton. And that one hits the back iron. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-7 run. And Doncic with the jam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Milton against Butler. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Shed. The shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Doncic outside. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 40 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Watch basketball for another 30 years, and I see that again.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.